I bet he is. I bet he is. Let me see. I bet he is. I bet he is. I bet he is. Let me see. Let me see. I knew it. Zach would be first. I knew it every time. What's up, buddy? I wrote it down to prove it. I knew it would be you first. Thank you, man. What's up, Marco? How you doing? Waylon. Have you got your knife yet, Waylon? Did you get that thing? I hope you did, man. What's up, William? How you doing? Dana. Michael, what's up, buddy? What's up, William? How you doing? I never asked, do you go by Bill or William? Groundhog, what's up? Is that ground fog? Ground fog? Thank you, William. Darren, what's up? I keep calling you Darren. I don't know why I keep doing that. My bad. What's up, man? Let me see if it's on here yet. All right, there we go. Now I can read. There we go. Oh. Sean, what is up, man? I can read now. What's up, Relentless Blades? How you doing? James. Thank you, James. I appreciate that knife a whole lot. Thank you very much. Don't call me late for supper. My mom used to say that all the time. Steve, what's up, man? DC Comics, yes, sir. Daniel, what's up? Yeah, can you hear me now? Jack, what's up? Witty's Gear Reviews, how you doing? You got good stuff, good content. Check out that channel, guys. Witty's Gear Reviews. Check that out. Your first knife deal. I'm all ears. I'm curious. What is going on there? Also, Waylon, did you get your knife from Jimmy yet? Did that come in yet? What shampoo do you use? Listen, I wish I could use shampoo. Now, my kids have a lot of hair, but I have none. So I use this really cool body wash. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a little expensive, but it's cool, man. It smells really good. Use it on my beard and everything, which I'm about to shave all this off. I'm about to be the old Chris again, looking like I'm 12. Oh, that's awesome, Waylon. Woods, what's up, man? How you doing? Well, I'm going to tell you, 43, happy early birthday. I'm getting ready to be 50. That's a good question for a graduate. The Bonanza. What's that? That's funny. You know what? If his grandpa carried the 110, I mean, that might be a nostalgic blade to get is the 110. That's always a classic, an icon. I mean, if my grandpa carried a 110, I would want to probably carry a 110 in remembrance of him. But there's some really good knives out right now. It really depends on what you're wanting to spend. A Swiss Army knife would be a good option. A Swiss Army knife would be a really good option. College safe, probably a Swiss Army knife. Yeah, that's a really good option. They got some really good Swiss Army knives right now. The Alox is a good one, a really good one. I would probably check that out. Check out the Alox. That's a really good one that they might like. What's up, Pimp? How you doing? I just saw you. Willis Beard. My boy is going for tryouts tomorrow for soccer. Jesse, what's up? Michael Teasdale, what's up? Metal. Benson. Oh, well, happy early graduation. That is awesome. Congratulations. That is so daggone cool. Brandon, what's up? Yeah, he's going for tryouts in the morning. He's really stoked. They've got 2 days of tryouts, and I'm really stoked for him. GHHH, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. Ginger, what's up? Ginger Fisher, what's up? Fook, what's up? Roger, go Cats, you know it. Hey, listen, I love the 110. It's a classic. What's up, Philip Paul? How you doing? Oh, did you get a comment ghosted? I'm sorry, I didn't see that. What's up, Kelly? How you doing? Majestic, how you doing?
Dad.
Traps. I lived in the woods. Literally, I lived in a tent for a couple years. Literally lived in a tent for a couple years. Hold on, buddy. I'll be right there.
I'm wondering if I can set up a bath.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I lived in a tent for a couple years, and I actually taught people to do traps and stuff. If that's a sincere question. Crew wear. Crew wear is not going anywhere. They're not Crew wear is not going anywhere. They're just going to change the name. They're not getting away, giving or doing away with Crew wear or S90V. Both of those are still going to be made according to that video. And I should have linked that video. Rolf, what's up? Just saw you. Stephen Parks, how are you? I put that video on you there for you. I hope you've seen it, and I hope that gave you some good suggestions, Steve. But I should have linked that video. All you got to do is go onto YouTube and search Dr. Larry Thomas and Niagara, and you'll see the interview. But he did say the crew wear was 100% staying, and so was S90, but they 100% had to change the names. I had some people telling me that I was giving out false information and stuff, and that stuff might have been misinformation. I was just repeating what was in that interview between the president of Niagara and the Dr. Larry Thomas. Wales, what? That is awesome. Wales, that is so cool. Listen, if you're in Wales, do you? I watch a guy from over there. He's in the Scotland area. He's called the Hoof GP, Graham Parker. He is awesome, and he's right up around in your area. 49. Well, happy early birthday. That is so cool. What's up, Ramses? How you doing? Thank you for that, Ramses. I appreciate it. I am in Kentucky. Rifori, or however you say your name. Sorry, I'm from Kentucky, so I can't pronounce half the stuff. Jake from Ohio State made it. What's up, Gail? Gail, did you get your knife? Hopefully you got it. Kelly O'Neill, how you doing? Hopefully you got it, Gail. Hopefully it was everything that you wanted it to be, because that was a super sweet knife, and I appreciate you doing that. Timmy, what's up? Wow, 55 bucks a share? I didn't realize it was that high. Chicken Shack Chili was just in Lexington. Well, I'm just what's up, James? How you doing? I am just south of Lexington in a town called Richmond. Just south. Me with Knives, what's up? How you doing? Oh, you're very welcome, Gail. Thank you so much for doing that. It's definitely helped him out a lot. What's up, Mutt Stumbo? How you doing? Oh, I don't. Hey, listen, William. I say it all the time. The whole point of knives for me are the stories and the relationships and the things that go along with them. It's not the knives. I mean, the knives are cool, but the knives are a dime a dozen. It's the it's everything that goes along with them. So by all means, listen, I'm the worst for giving my stuff away to people that ask for it. I can't say no. So I completely understand you giving a friend that helped you out with the street glide, giving him a knife. I completely understand. I would do the same exact thing. I completely understand, and I commend you for doing it. All right, Steve. Have a good one, buddy. Have a great night. Have a good one at work. Be safe. Titanium scales on a Manix 2. Man, I couldn't imagine that the Manix with some titanium scales. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. I didn't bring the Manix out here. I got a couple Spydercos, but not the Manix. This 15V, it's already starting to patina. I don't know if you can see that. It's starting to have a little bit of a yellow tint around the top here. It's starting to patina. Oh my gosh, it is sweet. I love it. Yeah, Food Doozle, that's awesome. Case Double X Bulldog. I've not seen that one. Um, a good friend that's actually in the chat right now sent me us. I mean, this case knife is, well, first of all, it's a case knife, so it's really sweet. But more than anything, what's up? Look what I found. How you doing? More than anything, it is from the Kentucky Wildcats, 1998. The Comeback Cats championship run, the championship game. Oh my gosh, I love that. My boys have already been fighting over it on who's going to get that knife. Just talking about knives, like always. Blade show is right around the corner, and I am super stoked and excited. I cannot wait. But honestly, I don't even know what to get. I honestly don't know what to get. Very true, Waylon. What's up, Philip? Big Blue Nation, you know it. Gilman, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you. Is it really? I did not. If the Mannix is coming out in 15V, I will definitely be getting that knife for sure. 100%. Jeff Shepard and the boys. Tell you a funny story. Uh, that's cool, Gail. I mean, that's what it's about right there. That's what it's about right there. Um, Jeff Shepard, and you know his son's in the pros right now. I was selling these water systems, and we was putting them in hospitals and pharmacies and stuff. The same company that went on to create Kona Ice, they're everywhere now. Well, we actually built this company called Life Mist. We put these water distillers. You know, if you go to a pharmacy or a dentist, they have to use distilled water a lot. Hospitals do as well for like saline and stuff. So we would put these in these places, but we would also put them in homes. And I was the guy that built the entire marketing program for all that. And I got a sales referral to meet this guy that was running this company, but he could only meet me after hours. And he worked in Louisville a lot, but he lived in London, Kentucky, and I lived really close to there in this town called Corbin. And so I said, yeah, I'll meet him at his house. So it was on a Sunday, and I didn't ever work on Sundays, but I was willing to meet him because he owned this company and he wanted to buy a few. And I did not put his name together. I knew his name. I saw it right there on paper, but I just didn't put it together. And I show up at this house, really nice house. I go in and his wife is there, and I'm like, she looks so familiar. And her name was Stacy. And I'm like, how do I know you? And she just kept blowing it off. She kept saying, my husband will be here in a minute. And 30 minutes later, he rolls in, and it's Jeff Shepard. the daggone basketball player. Jeff Shepard, his son, who is now in the NBA, he was probably 4 at the time, 5 years old. I ended up developing a really good friendship with them. I played basketball with them all the time. I would go over on weekends and play with him and his son, who's in the NBA now. For 2 years, I was at their house all the time playing basketball and eating with them. And I never would have thought that kid would have grown up to be. Now, his dad, even as an older man, could jump out of the gym like you've never seen. That guy could jump. But his son went on, and I played with him when he was 4 or 5 years old, and he's in the NBA now, kicking butt, and I'm so happy for him. He deserves it. Houston Rockets, that's awesome. Yep, Houston Rockets. Always the lightweight model. The 15Vs aren't all lightweight. But then again, actually the Rex 121, they have a lightweight and or are you saying they always make a lightweight version as well? That could be exactly what he's meaning. They start with it. Yeah, that's probably right. Because this is the lightweight version, but I was looking on the Rex 121 Sage 5. They also have the one with the G10. I've never had a lightweight Spyderco, but this thing is sweet. It's sweet. Reed is awesome. I literally played with that kid so many times. I picked him up many times to dunk and stuff. I'll tell you another funny thing. I went to this house in Cynthiana, Kentucky, and I sold this water distiller to a man who owned a pharmacy. And his wife, she was an older lady but blonde. She was a really attractive lady. And she kept talking about this twin sister she had. But they had a condominium down in Florida right next to their twin sister and her husband. Well, we ended up putting 2 water distillers in those 2 condominiums down in Florida. And guess who her twin sister was? The wife of Jerry Springer. I met Jerry Springer selling him a daggone water distiller. Who else did I sell one to? And I'm not proud of this one. I'm proud of the business deal and everything, but it is what it is. I was a family guy and everything. But if you guys know who Larry Flint is, they made a movie with Woody Harrelson, The People versus Larry Flint. He started the Hustler magazines and stuff like that. He also started this franchise called Hustler Hollywood. I sold one to his nephew, who was like the VP of. He went around. There's one in Lexington, one of those stores, and they put them all over the country. And we sold like 51 or 52 of those water distillers to Hustler Hollywoods. But I got to talk to Larry Flint on the phone, many different people. It was crazy that I used to do that stuff. I met all kinds of famous people. I have the Lander. Oh, you're saying you want to sell? I have Lander 4. I'd probably sell it to you. I did not meet Pope, but I met Cameron Mills. I almost sold one to Tubby Smith's wife. Tubby wasn't home, but I was in his house. Sold one to Cameron Mills. Never met, Andre Riddick. I don't know if you know who that is, Andre Riddick. He still lives around here. I talk to him all the time, probably 2 or 3 times a month. I talk to him. There's a couple Kentucky players that's from here in Richmond. Marquise Estel. There was one that played a couple years ago at UK. He lives here in Richmond. He's floating around. We see him in town all the time. But there's a lot of people for UK that I've met through here. I went to high school with Tim Couch. Not for long, but I grew up in foster homes and I moved around a lot. And I went to high school and played on the basketball team with Tim Couch. Was not a cool person at all. Hello, O. Sorry I didn't see you. Hawkins. Yep. He's right here from Richmond. We see him around town all the time. Thank you, Waylon. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I would if you email me, if that's a knife you really want, I'll sell it to you. You didn't have to do that though. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll email you about the lander. Thank you. He was I think he just went to the wrong team because he got sacked. He set a record for the amount of sacks in the first year. He had no line and they destroyed him. It ruined his career. I think he might have been able to do all right in a different team. Can I ask you a question? All right, I'm setting myself up here. Green Guys Official, what's up? No offensive line, none at all. He's actually over in Lexington all the time, eating at Sal's and Malone's and stuff. Scotland. That is awesome. I was just talking about Scotland a while ago. Todd Carr, what's up? How you doing? I was just talking about Scotland because of the Hoof GP, Graham Parker from Scotland. I love that. I watch his videos. I watched like 3 of them today. That's funny. So anybody got any suggestions on what I should get at is Michael Kinster on here? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Anybody got any suggestions for the Blade Show, what I should get? I'm definitely wanting to Derek. I'm definitely wanting to get something to give away. What would be a good giveaway prize? ABW. They're hard to get elsewhere. All right. Money. 10V Shaman. I think I was already looking at that for you. I think I've already got that wrote down. 10V Shaman. Factory segment. Well, they have that. Oh, the work sharp knife. I'm looking for the 3V and the M390. I'm going to try to get one of each. Somebody else that's a viewer has asked me to pick a couple up. So if they're available, I'm going to get one of each of the medals for him and one of each of them for me. Probably one for me and one to give away. TKL and Melissa Backwoods. I heard that she had that out, or that they was coming out with that. They do have seconds there. Well, I'm definitely checking that out then. 10V Shaman. Yeah, the work sharp knife, those are definitely getting picked up. I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting, Mike wants one of each, the 3V and the M390, and I'm going to try to get one each for myself, and I'll keep one and give one away. What's up, Tricky? How you doing? Warm EDC. Is that the TKL, Waylon? A blessed knife. What's up, Mayor Chrisville? How you doing? If they have factory seconds, I'm going to pick up as many as I possibly can. I have not. Honey Badger's fixed blade. I have not. Anything from Jack Wolf. All right. Yeah, I'm going to pick up as many as I can, as many factory seconds as I can. They also have, is it this week or next week? They're having the factory seconds for, it's limited to only vets and first responders. And, Kate is a first responder. And for a second, I thought about having her go on there and get me a couple things. But then I thought about it and I just felt like that would be a tacky thing to do, because I'm sure there's a lot of actual first responders that are wanting to get them some good knives. And it just wouldn't be right if I was using her to go and get me a couple. So that's actually cool if they're going to have them there at the Blade Show. Honey Badger. Yeah, I'm checking that out. What's up, Uper? How you doing? Oh, it's not. It's not. Oh, um, I got an email about it, and I thought I thought it was online. All right, that makes me feel even better. So I'm not actually missing out on anything. That's actually, yeah, special edition and custom pieces. I've seen a lot of stuff being released on the last couple of days on Instagram. Who is the other one? Steve Blade Walker. What is the name of that company? I can't remember. He sent me one white something knives. This guy makes custom knives, and I looked at his on Instagram. Looks really cool. I'm going to be trying to check them out as well. I can't remember what it's called. I wish he was on here. He could tell me right now. Montana Knife Company. I don't know if Montana's going to be. Are they going to be there, guys? I have no idea. White River Knives. My main goal is fixed blades because I have I'm definitely wanting to get some folders like the Work Sharp, wanting to get some Spyderco's, but my main goal is definitely fixed blades. Like I'm definitely wanting to get as many fixed blades as I can. As many fixed blades as I can. GMJ. I emailed them telling them, I told them, what's up, Stark Squirrel? Oh, son. What are you doing? You jumped on that one this time? You almost threw me off for a second. Daniel, you know him? Listen, I emailed. Yeah, I'm definitely going to TCAL for sure. I'm 100%. TCAL is one of my very first stops that I'm going to. One of like the first 3 places I go is to TCAL. I am wanting a TCAL really bad. What's up, Hemi? How you doing? I emailed Montana Knife Company, and I told them, I said, I'm a nobody. I said, but I will pay double for one of your knives if you guys would sell me one. I would love to have one. I can't find one anywhere. If you guys have one that's just broken or damaged that you would normally not sell, I'll pay double for it. I just want one of your knives so bad. They finally, like a week later, somebody messaged and said, "Yeah, I'll let the main people know if they want to get back to you, they will." And I never heard anything back, so I didn't follow up with it or anything. But I would have loved to have had one of their knives. I hear you. I wouldn't say I have too many, but I definitely need to definitely work on the blemishes or whatever blems for $50. I've heard they do that. I need to. I definitely got to focus on a lot of fixed blades. I am also my main goal is still to go, and I'm wanting to get a flashlight, an ink pen, a multi-tool, a handkerchief, and a knife, possibly a keychain as well. But 5 things to build an EDC kit, a full EDC carry kinda, to do a giveaway, like a massive giveaway. That's like one of my main things too while I'm there. The Knife said, "What's up? How you doing?" Good luck with your videos. Your stuff is awesome, man. Thank you. Speaking of which, we'll give a knife away right here in a second. Oh, I just watched Chavez was talking about Chavez Knives has a video out, and they just put it out today, and they was talking about ProTech. They've been working with ProTech a lot, and they was talking about some stuff that ProTech is bringing to the show, and they're bringing some cool stuff. Like they're bringing a ProTech Chavez, that auto collaboration. They're bringing some called the Operator or something like that. It's like a limited edition of that collaboration knife. I'm definitely wanting to go check that out as well. But I think there's going to be like $400, maybe $450. So they're going to be expensive. Lackland Air Force Base for $25. By the way, I know it's late, but all of you who are service members, I know many of you are. Thank you for your service. Memorial Day just passed, and I didn't send messages to each and every one of you all. I thought about doing it for a second, but I just had my hands so full. But thank you for your service. I appreciate each and every one of you, and all that you all do and have done, and your families. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Metal, yeah, that's not going to be a cheap knife, but I'm wanting to check it out. I put myself on a $2,500 budget. That's what I'm putting myself on, but I don't know if I'll be able to stick to that. I don't know. I know that sounds like a lot, but credit cards, credit cards, credit cards. I don't know about scrap yards. I don't know. I don't know. What's up? I don't know what your name is. I can't see it to pronounce it, but just bring cash. That's when it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Is shoot, I budgeted $2K for bike repairs and wound up spending $4,300. I listen. I said I wanted to put myself on a $2,500 budget. That's what I'm actually doing is going, right before I leave, I'm going to the bank as my last stop on the way out to take out the cash and everything for it. Waylon, look, throwing in on the knife budget. Thank you so much, Waylon. You totally do not have to do that. I'm going to owe you that daggone lander before we even end up this video. Thank you so much. Again, you don't have to do that. Thank you, Waylon. Thank you so much. $1,700. Somebody tried to sell me a van yesterday that needs a catalytic converter, and the van is nice. I mean, it's a very, very nice van, but it needs a catalytic converter, and the catalytic converter is like a $1,500 job, and they want like $800 for the van, and it's worth way more than that. But the catalytic converter costs so much to fix. That's why they're only charging that. Iowa, what's up? How you doing? Demco, yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna. If there's anything that you guys want to see, just in videos, like any new stuff, any boosts at all, I'll tell you a couple ones that I'm definitely going to is I don't know if you all know who Doug Markita is from Forged in Fire. I'm going to go around and see all the guys from Forged in Fire and try to get them on video. Yeah, I guess they have catalytic converters. People aren't supposed to cut them off, but people do all the time. You got to be careful; they'll steal them off of your vehicle too. Les George, I definitely want to. Yeah, Les George, that's cool. I'm also going to go and see. I showed you all about Kyle Royer. I told you all about him to check him out on YouTube, and he does all these custom knives and swords. I'm going to go to his booth and get him on video. I'm going to try to get as many videos made as I can. And even if I can't, everybody's been telling me that I would not be able to go live in the actual auditorium for the giveaway. So I'm just going to have to leave the auditorium, go out front, and go live to do the giveaway. So it will either be Saturday evening or Sunday towards the end of the day. Y'all be watching because I will be going live for a big giveaway with all the stuff that I got. Emma, I'm sorry I didn't. I haven't even been paying attention, Emma. I apologize. A real katana. My son just bought one where I can go through Blue Ridge. There's all these different real katana brands and stuff and companies and stuff that sell them on there, and he got like a $5,000 katana for like $1,300. My oldest son, Sebastian, that's in the military, I had to send it to his mom's house in Corbin because he couldn't have it sent to the base where he's at. But yeah, he got a really, really cool. I'm not familiar with all the names of the katanas and stuff. I watched some of the videos on them, but I'm not sure. Hey, Stuart, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Thank you. Yeah, I need to check with him. I'll check and see what the name of that is. He got a really good one. There you go for spamming. Yeah. What's up, Rooster? I just read my your email to my son a while ago because he was in here going through my wallets and he was like, "Dad, I really want a wallet. I really want a wallet." And I was trying to find one and stuff, and then I happened to see your email at the very same time that me and him was talking about wallets, and I read your email out loud, and my 8-year-old Abel, and he thought that was the coolest thing ever. So thank you, Rooster. That is so cool what you've done. Thank you so much. Backcountry Dave. Is that Dave Canterbury? Duty's Daggers. I've heard of them, but not seen them. check them out because I definitely want to get some stuff like that there. What's up, Yerkles? What's up, buddy? I'm not saying your name because it makes me laugh every time, but yeah. All Backcountry Dave. New Hampshire. Heck yeah, that is cool. Thank you. I've heard of him, but I've never seen Duty. I need to check him out because I've heard of him a lot. I've actually heard of him through um, Bees. Bees talked about it. Bees talked about him once or twice, and I've seen that. So I need to check him out. Oh, a bandsaw. Hey, that knife that you sent me that picture of, man, that was sweet. That really was sweet. Defiant 7. Yeah, that's no. I'm about to give it away right now. I've got a couple that I'm about to give away. I'm about to do the first one right now in a second. Relentless tour knives. Those are awesome. I don't have any experience with them myself, but I've seen one and I've held it and stuff. And man, it was sweet. It reminds me a lot of like a Winkler. They were really, really sweet knives. Tour is really, really cool knives. Megaron. I don't know if Megaron will be there, but man, that'd be a good knife to give for a giveaway, a good Megaron. Actually, what I'm wanting to do is like a Kaiser or QSP, a really nice new Kaiser that's coming out, or a QSP that's just now coming out, something like that for the giveaway knife. Winkler is awesome. I got one right here. And it is sweet. It's just called the Winkler Fixed Blade. The sheath is every bit as nice as the knife is. I mean, the sheath is awesome. But this knife, it's 80 CRV. I mean, this thing is just so well made. And I love Winkler because Winkler, if you ever heard of Jack Carr, he wrote the book. Chris Pratt was in a TV show on Amazon recently about a Navy SEAL and stuff like that. Really cool TV show based on a book series. And Jack Carr and a lot of other Navy SEALs carry hatchets, and the hatchets are in that show a lot. Those come from Winkler. Winkler made the hatchets for a lot of Navy SEAL guys, and then they carried them over to that book series and that TV show. And they look a lot like the knives, the black coated and everything. Winkler makes some really, really cool stuff, but the hatchets and axes are more expensive than the daggone knives are, and the knives are expensive. %15 military. Jack Carr's books are awesome. Jack Carr is awesome. Oh, it's Barbie. What's up? How you doing? I just saw you. Thank you. It's nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. I don't have any, Andrea. I like to own a knife, but I just never gotten into those very much. I'm being facetious, of course. Yeah, I'm knife poor. Yeah, thank you, Zach. Yeah, I've got a ton of them, Andrea. I've got about the last time I checked, I was about 350, 360, and that's been about 50 knives ago, 50, 60 knives ago. So I don't know how many I've got, but it's a lot. A lot. What's up, just in time? You can't just you have like 7 and you're 10. That is so cool. My little boy, I have a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 10-year-old, and they love knives as well. And I've given them several, and they're working on their collections too. That's really cool. That is cool. Vosti, that might be a good one to get to give away. I've got a couple. I can't remember what I'll have on pre-order. You only paid $5 to pre-order them on Blade HQ, and I have like 20 knives pre-ordered on Blade HQ. I need to go in there and check and see what they are. Oh, Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. Well, have a good one, Andrea. Thank you for stopping in with us. I'm giving them right now. I'm giving the first one away. I am. That's what we've been talking about, Ken. I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. I was just telling them I put myself on a $2,500 budget, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to have some self-control and resistance, and I'm probably going to not be able to stick to that. But that's what I'm sticking with right now, $2,500. But it'll probably, I won't live up to that, I know. I'm going to let myself down. All right, so we're going to give away 2 knives tonight. One is this cool knife that was donated by James, and this is an Almar knife. This is the Sear 2020 AMK 2209. This is a really cool tactical knife. It's an assisted knife. It has got GRN handles, 8CR blade. It does have the plain edge and half serrated. It is an assisted knife. Cool little knife. Cool tactical knife. Great action. Dagger style blade. It's only sharpened on the one side though. It's not sharpened on the spine. So we're going to give this one away. Yeah, he was here earlier. Did he leave? And we are going to give away. They sent me a couple of these. One for the giveaway a couple weeks ago, and one for me. And I'm just going to give the one they sent for me away. That right there. And I still got the one over there that I've got to send back to them. I've already emailed them telling them I was going to send it back, but they told me not to. I'm still going to send it to them. Might take it to Blade Show with me and give it to them in person. But this is the ATPA. It is a slip joint. It is a really cool knife. I really like this a lot. That is a good looking knife. And I will tell you, I'm starting to think, let me grab this other one over here. This is the one that I've got to send back to them. Like I said, I've contacted them and they told me not to, but I still want to do it. If you can see on this right here, there's a gap. It's not bad, but it's starting. There's a gap right there in the micarta where it's starting to, it's on there good. But with the time and any kind of messing around or anything, I'm afraid it's going to come off or fall off. And this one, it looks like the smallest little bitty spot right here, it might be starting to do that same exact thing right there. So I don't know if it's just something that's in these knives or if it's just an optical illusion. It just looks like it's going to come off, but it's not, because they both have that same thing. So it might just be me seeing things that way. but it's a fine knife. Yeah, a little adhesive would fix that. I actually got some Loctite today because I'm going to do some replace some scales over here on the bug out. I'm actually going to try to do that. So I'm going to give this one away. This is the one that's good. It has no issues with the scale. This is the one that has issues with the scale. I'm keeping this one to give back to Smoky Mountain Knife Works. And this one we will give away right now in a second. So let's go ahead and do that. Has everybody commented? A lot of their knives are like that. What's up, Titanium Justin? How you doing? T Chris, how you doing? All right. All you have to do, Dom, in the description of this video is a link. If you can't click on it, copy it and paste it. It'll take you to another video. You've got to comment really quick. And that's the video I'm going to use for the random comment picker to pick a winner. So comment on that really quick, and we will, as soon as you get that done, we will go ahead and draw. Yeah, you got time. I'll give you time. I don't want anybody to miss out. We'll draw on this one first. And we'll draw on this one second. That's what I'm worried about, Ken. I don't even know if I should try. Like, I've got these new scales right here. I've got my bug out, and I've got these new Flytanium scales. And I'm wanting to change. I got Loctite and everything today to change it. I got the tools and everything. I'm just afraid to mess up my knife because I've never done this before, and I'm really, really scared to death that I'm going to screw up my knife. Yeah, I've watched 2 of them today. It still doesn't instill any confidence in me, though. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Those springs on each side, I'm like, gosh, I'm going to mess up. But I'm going to try. Yep, just have to do it. I'm going to go for it. What's up, Master Sergeant? I was talking about you a while ago. How you doing? That slip joint, I don't even know what this one costs because I did not buy it. It was sent to me for free. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. If anybody knows what this costs, these things are really affordable. I think it's probably around $30. It's a nice slip joint, though. A really, really nice one. Yep. We was talking about that a while ago. 10V Shaman. I'm checking it out for sure. Pivot tool. I need to get in on that and check that out. Have you come back with this, Dom? Are you back? Yeah, I've got a couple of the tools and everything, and I've got all the magnets set up, so I'm not going to lose anything. So I'm hoping I'm gonna give it a shot. I really am. Hey, Maddie, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Mike, what's up? We was talking about some really cool knives a while ago, about some work sharp knives. And all right, Dom, you're back. All right, we're gonna give this away really quick. All right, let's do this. All right. Now, if you guys noticed today, I was able to change up my video style where I'm recording down instead of you all seeing my mug anymore. So we're going to try to go that way from now on. But I'm still in the situation where I got to turn the camera or the laptop around for the drawing just to show you all. Maddie, hi. It's oh, you saying hi, Brad. I thought you said hi, Dad again. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. I'm going to be turning it around. All right, so let's go ahead and go over here and draw. See how many we've got comments. Refresh. Get the comments. All right, there's 91 people on here, and there's only 86 comments. Has anybody not commented? All right, well, let's go ahead and do this. This is the first knife. This is the APTA slip joint. Brian White. Brian White. I think Brian's in here too, ain't he? Blind Woo Fury. What's up? Brian White. Yep, there you go. I thought I seen you. All right, there you go. You've got that one. And here, we got time. Let's go ahead and give this other one away. So we'll go ahead and do this one as well. You know the deal, Brian. Here's the deal. Just so everybody knows, I was telling somebody the other day in an email, I was in sales for 25 years. I've told you all that. I'm not saying it just to repeat myself, but I've got a habit where I was in sales. We always had to be on guard about people's personal information. So I was religious about, as soon as I got somebody's name, birthday, social security number, bank account information, address, anything like that, I would immediately destroy the info, because you couldn't have somebody's personal info and it gets stolen, or personal identity theft and stuff. That was a big responsibility. So because of that habit, I'm really, really bad about still doing that. So I might have sent you 10 packages and had your address again and again and again. But every single time, I'm really bad about deleting it really quick and getting rid of that information so that I don't have anybody's personal info on me. So I will need you to send me your address again each time. I hope that makes sense. It's not like I'm just throwing people's stuff away. I just don't keep anybody's info. It's just a way to be for me. All right, Yep, one comment, that's it. Has anybody not commented? What's up, Brad King? I just saw you. Let's refresh. Oh yeah, there's definitely more comments that have been added. All right, here we go. This is for the Almar Tactical Knife, the Sear 2020. Thank you, Maddie. You're awesome. Thank you. Alex Kerber, 9410. Alex Kerber. I'm not familiar with that name. Alex Kerber. Who is Alex? There you go. It's not an auto. It's well, assisted knife. Is that the same as an assisted and an auto? I'll tell you what, Alex. Um, I'll redraw and then you just email me and I'll work something out for you so you can definitely get something. We'll find out what you're legal to have and I'll take care of it. Um, all right. So my email is on the channel description. I'm going to redraw for this knife. My email is on the channel description. If you email me, I will take care of it and I will get you something that is legal for your area. So let's do that again. Yep, we got more comments, so people are still adding. Big Hams 1175. Big Hams 1175. Who is that? Big Hams. Big Hams 1175. See who that is. I've never heard of that one before. Big Hams. Let's see who you are. I do too. I love ham. At Thanksgiving and Christmas, I eat ham instead of turkey. All right. I'm not seeing any big hams. I don't think he's here. All right. Then we'll go again. Small hams. That's funny. Björkels. There you go. Man, you're lucky, dude. You are lucky. Björkels Cerakote. There you go. All right, buddy. Well, Björkels, you know the deal. Email me and I will get that out to you as well. And thank you very much. You're awesome, man. Thank you. And by the way, just so everybody knows, I now have a knife design to take with me to Blade Show because Swags told me when we was talking, she said, if you bring a knife design, she said, first of all, make sure you come to the booth, Rosecraft. She said, I'm going to give you all the new knives that are coming out so you can take them back and do reviews on them and give away everything that you want to give away. So hopefully I will have plenty of giveaway knives from Rosecraft after Blade Show. But she also told me, she said, make sure you bring a knife design. I'm going to take you to Artisan personally. She said, we're going to meet them. We're going to talk with them and we are going to see what we can't make happen. So Björkels, I sent him the drawings and he done all the CAD work for me, sent it back. So it will be a collaboration between me and him. And if we can get that done, I'm not, no guarantees or anything like that, but she told me, she said, if you bring something, we're going to go and we're going to see if we can make this happen. And with my sales and stuff background, I've already worked on like a whole pitch, the reason for the knife, what needs it will take care of and why this knife is important and why it will be something different than what's out there. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to go up there. I'm going to meet them. I'm going to show them this. And Bjerkels is the one that made all that and put it all onto CAD form and emailed it to me so that I can actually have that to take to them. And I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Karma is real, and you did that for me, and boom. Almost looks like it was rigged, but it wasn't. But thank you very much for that, Bjerkels. I do appreciate you big time helping me out. And so hopefully, hopefully I will have a ton of knives to be given away to a bunch of people if I can make that actually happen. Because I'd be giving them away. They'd lose business on me. They'd be like, we don't ever want to work with you again because you keep giving all the knives away and we can't make money that way. But it is what it is. That's my hope. So, all right, guys. Well, I definitely appreciate it. I'm going to go in here and spend time with kiddos. They just got back from their moms a little bit ago, so I'm going to go hang out with them, and I definitely appreciate it. Thank you all. Thank you, Brian. You guys are awesome. I just saw that. It just came through, and thank you so much. You guys are excellent and great, and I appreciate you more than you possibly know. And Alex, make sure you email me. I will get you taken care of. I don't want you to lose out just because you're in an area that don't allow you to have those knives. So make sure you email me and I'll get you taken care of. Have a good night, guys. I will see you all next week. Take care.